What is StarHeroes, or what's it all about? How to install it, connect a wallet and play? And what is the airdrop campaign worth over $1 million? Crypto explained, everything you need to know to stay safe. Without unnecessary introductions, we'll focus on the most important details, starting with what StarHeroes is. It's a fairly complex blockchain game based on the use of NFTs, in which you can develop your statistics in competition for rewards prepared within seasonal airdrops distributed among the best players. At the time of recording this video, there is a race for rewards worth several $million, involving tens of thousands of players. And this is the first game that offers such high rewards for activity and improving your position in the statistics. So, how to start your adventure? There are two possibilities. The first one is practically completely free, except for some symbolic fees of a few cents for transaction confirmation. The second requires investing an amount ranging from several dozen to even several $100s in a special NFT representing a hero, which increases our point multiplier in the game, and staking star tokens, which translates into better positions in the statistics. But I'll explain this in detail in the further part of the material so that everything is logically arranged and explained. First, how to set up an account to get started. We need to visit the Gameswift platform, to which you'll find a direct link after this video. Incidentally, you'll also find a link to comprehensive cryptocurrency training I've prepared for those who want to maximize their chances in the world of cryptocurrencies. If you have a moment and are interested in this topic, take a look and see what you get. Returning to our main topic, I now launch the main page of the Gameswift platform where I create a new account. We have the option to log in directly through Google if someone wants it to be exceptionally fast. After registering, I click on Login, and after entering the data, we are redirected to the main screen of the platform. In the search bar, I type StarHeroes and install it. If any error occurs, click on the gear icon in the top right corner and make sure the option selected in the Choose Branch tab is Main. After downloading and installing the game, we can launch it. And now I'll tell you about the two basic ways to develop and earn ranking points. The first option, the more costly one, is the Duty Zone option, which involves using your hero purchased as an NFT on one of two platforms, OpenSea for Ethereum or Jungle Art, paying directly with star tokens. You will find links to all these places in the description of this material. During the game, you earn points, and if you have an NFT with a hero at a specific level, the number of ranking points earned during battles is calculated differently, which ultimately makes it faster and easier to improve your position in the ranking, overtaking players who play without boosts. At the time of recording this material, the price of the cheapest hero at the first level was around $20. All these tokens are available on the Arbitrum network, so buying, selling, or using any of them is significantly cheaper than on Ethereum. Is it worth investing in this kind of option? To be honest, I would first recommend checking out the entire StarHeroes application, playing for a while, seeing if you like it, and then considering additional development options. In my opinion, this reasonable and composed approach will allow you to maximize the potential opportunities this place offers. For a full comparison, I will talk about both gameplay options simultaneously, so you understand how it looks from the very beginning. If you decide to try with your own NFT, its most important function in the game at this moment is related to the level, which starts from the first and ends at the 10th level. And the better tokens are noticeably more expensive. I will explain later why this is so. First, let's discuss why these levels are needed, what they are for, and where all this is controlled. I will now go to the Duty StarHeroes platform and connect with my wallet, as it might be a bit complicated at the beginning. In the center, we see Starforce points. These are points we get for staking star tokens on the project's official platform, and the more and longer we stake, the faster we can increase our hero's level. As the multiplier responsible for this, will simply be better. This is a built-in game booster, and it's an additional option we can use. Useful if we have several heroes and want to increase their level to use them during gameplay, or later sell the NFTs at a better price to people who do not want to spend time leveling up. Remember that staking and using this function is not necessary or essential, as you can play without it, avoiding any expenses. Here, in your Duty Balance tab, we can deposit star tokens, and remember that what we deposit here stays in the game forever and cannot be withdrawn, so don't overdo the amount. These tokens are needed to cover the costs of sending our hero on missions, where they gather experience and level up. For each mission, which lasts from a few to several hours, a fee in star tokens is charged, and for completed expeditions, experience is awarded, which, after crossing a specific threshold, increases the level of such an NFT in stages. A higher token level means a better point multiplier in the game and easier improvement of your position in the overall ranking. This is a significant part of the game's mechanics. Regardless of whether you use this additional option and have a hero or not, and whether the hero is on a mission or not, you can always play and earn ranking points. So now I go to the launcher and click Play Game. In the main panel, I suggest starting with a small tutorial, which will make the beginning much easier and help you understand the basics more quickly. If you have a hero, you can activate them here, increasing your multiplier. Our main score, called Star Score, is located here, and its total sum affects your ranking position and whether you will be rewarded during the seasonal airdrop or not. In the ranking, which is updated once a day, you can compare how many points you need to get to be included in the airdrop at the end of the league. The number of points we earn is also influenced by our hangar, and this is the most important factor. In the top left corner, we can switch to its view by clicking on Spaceship and then Hangar, where you'll find the main development tree. Here, just like before, the higher the level, the more you earn per game. It's worth analyzing these tabs and creating a plan for what to develop, in what order, and to what stage, as it can be done better or worse. I'll record a separate video on this topic to organize everything nicely. All upgrades require payment, and two currencies are used here: merits and credits. Merits are earned exclusively through gameplay, while credits can be won or purchased in the store. It's a kind of soft pay to win, but it's important to note that good development cannot be achieved solely by spending money. You also need to play to collect merits. For actual gameplay, we have several types of ships, each with its special abilities, playing differently and serving different purposes. Over time, you'll be able to assess which one suits you best. I will also discuss this in much more detail in the second part, focusing on what and how I play. In the Day Score tab, you can see your score for the 3 best matches of the day, as these best matches affect the daily ranking points. This number of 3 matches can be increased by purchasing a relevant package in the game store. Instead of 3 best matches, a greater number will be considered, resulting in more points at the end of the day. However, whether it's worth doing and whether it pays off is something you need to evaluate on your own, as I cannot provide a universal answer to that question. As for the gameplay itself, at the bottom, you can go to a feature called Custom, where you can choose training, learn how to fly, explore maps, try combat with bots, see what is worth collecting during a match, and configure control keys. I will now select 3 bots and set them not to shoot at me, and I will launch the first map in the game. This way, you can safely check everything out because it will be easier to do on a test map than in a match with real people who want to take you down. The game involves capturing a ball that appears during the match after a few minutes of preparation, and the team that captures it first wins. Additionally, during the game, we can develop, buy weapons, collect gold and boosts to make the match easier and gain an advantage over the other team. Learning to fly, shoot at the enemy, and collect boosters optimally takes about a day or maybe 2 of playing. After that, It's just about accumulating points and getting better in the race for the tokens prepared by the game's creators as rewards for the best players in a given season. In the next part, I will show you how to get into the rewarded top ranks, what I pay attention to, and how I develop. If you have any questions, ask them in the comments. Good luck!